don't have to get ready for the Jaguars moving to London. Now, this is fascinating to me. And this takes me back a decade. I was saying, hey, St. Louis, you better get ready because your team's moving. Your team's moving to LA. General reaction, you don't know what you're talking about. General reaction, you're rooting for them to move to LA. Why do you hate St. Louis? Why are you saying these things? Well, you know why I was saying it? Because it was going to happen. And it did. It was wrong. The NFL lied. The Rams lied. They got St. Louis to spend the time and the money necessary to put together an offer that they were never going to accept. Stan Kroenke was hell-bent on taking the team to LA, building that $6 billion complex, and making a lot more money there. I saw it coming. And in Jacksonville, what would have happened without the Jacksonville City Council approving the deal that was struck between the Jaguars and Mayor Donna Deegan, the team would have moved to London, period. And that doesn't make me hate Jacksonville. It doesn't make me love London, although I do love London. It is just a statement of this is what will happen. And your team is going to move if Jacksonville doesn't give Shad Khan what he wants. I don't care if they stay. I don't care if they go. It's not like they're going to be contracted from the league. They're still going to exist. They're already playing one home game a year in London. In 2027, they're going to have the ability under this deal to play up to 3 home games in London. They've been playing a road game in London. They have a foothold in London. It was obvious if any team was moving to London, it was going to be the Jaguars. It doesn't make me hate Jacksonville. It makes me someone who has eyes, ears, and a brain and a mouth with which to articulate the things that were obvious. And look, I'm on your side, folks, as it relates to the next step in this process, because this really says a lot to me about how the NFL does business. The mayor and the Jaguars struck a deal. City Council approved it last night. That should be the end of it, right? Should be the end of it. Shad Khan, owner of the Jaguars, has a deal with Jacksonville through the mayor, as approved by the City Council, to do roughly a 50-50 public-private split to renovate EverBank Stadium. That should be the end of it. But no. Club oligarch has to approve this. So Shad Khan's going to have to go to his partners, hat in hand, and make the case for why at least 24 of them, I assume that it's the supermajority of 24, not a simple majority, will say, you can go ahead and do this deal. Think of how wrong that is. And I understand that when you belong to a league, you surrender certain rights, but we've been talking a lot about antitrust and collusion. What says collusion and antitrust more than 31 business owners who have no ties to your business, telling you how to run your business, telling you, sorry, we're not going to let you do that deal with Jacksonville. Sorry, we're going to send you back. We're going to send you back for more because we don't like it. Reminds me of the time I got sent back to the barber to get more hair cut off of me because I didn't get enough hair cut off. I had to make the walk of shame. Actually, it was the bike ride of shame back to the barber to get more hair cut off. So the league has the power, in theory, to send Shad Khan back to get a better haircut or to give a better haircut to Jacksonville. And I just think that's wrong. And see, they don't want to set a bad precedent because what will happen now is the next time one of these multi-billionaires who doesn't want to spend his or her own money for stadium construction or renovation is trying to get taxpayer money, and say, oh, well, how about 50-50? It was good for Jacksonville. It should be good for you. I hope like hell they don't. Well, pardon me. See, I'm constantly fighting this battle between normal and chaos. The chaos side of me wants the NFL to tell Shad Khan to go back to the table and get a better deal, because that is chaos. And chaos is good for business. It would be wrong if it happens. And the folks in Jacksonville should be livid if it happens. And I got your back, Jacksonville, if the NFL tries to pull that. The enemy, my enemy is my friend, you might say. I'm not saying it. You're saying it because you have me regarded as the enemy. I won't be the enemy. You won't be able to call me the enemy if the NFL tries to prevent this deal from happening, because if the deal doesn't happen, he'll move the team to London. And I could see some of the owners saying, well, you know, Shad, you had plenty of leverage here. You would have moved to London. You really let those folks off the hook easily. You really didn't drive a very hard bargain. Maybe you should go back and drive a harder bargain. It still could happen. It's not done until the league approves it. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.